I'm a huge fan of battle royale type movies. And by that I mean you get a group of people in a strange place. Either they're trapped or tied up, and they have to figure out a way to get out of this room, sometimes involving intricate traps like the Saw movie or the Cube movies. Now, this movie is called Exam. It has kind of a similar plot. It's about a group of people who apply for a prestigious job. They fill out the application. They wake up in this weird room. Basically, they have some puzzles to solve. And if you damage your application or it's ripped apart or thrown away, you're out. And I mean permanently out of this competition. This movie isn't really like the Saw movies at all. It's more like you have these people competing for this job and trying to get out of this mess, either working together or trying to one up the person next to you. There really isn't any traps or anything. You have these shady people who come in and grab you and take you somewhere else if you don't obey the rules or your application gets ripped up or damaged. So if you're expecting like a gory slasher movie, it has some of that here, but there's really no intricate traps or anything like that. It's more about the human spirit and people competing against each other, sometimes cheating, sometimes one-upping each other to try to figure out this puzzle of why they're there and why this job is basically after them. So you don't get a ton of gore, you don't get a lot of traps, you just get a bunch of people, you don't get a ton of exposition on them. You don't really get a lot of flashbacks like some of these movies do to pad out the time. I thought it was okay. Definitely one of the more character-focused type of these movies. Some of these movies just straight up focus on the gore and the traps, and that really wasn't the case here. It was definitely more psychological. And if I could compare it to anything, I would compare it to a similar movie called The Employer, starring Malcolm McDowell, and that definitely has some similarities with this movie. Both are on Tubi, I believe. That's where I watched this movie, Exam. I want to say it's about 90 minutes. It's not super long. It's a pretty fast watch. So give it a watch. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie. What's your favorite battle royale type movie? Like kind of these killer competition type movies or trying to solve something. So let me know what you guys thought. I appreciate you guys watching this. I'm not really looking my best. I recently got laser light surgery on my scalp, on my face, behind and in my ears, trying to get rid of and burn out this psoriasis, these plaques I get. So I'm going to have basically like a bad sunburn for several days while it heals. And I'm on this new regimen of creams, so that's why my face is all shiny. Hopefully it'll help with my psoriasis, and we'll see. So I'm just going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.